Hey guys, we are live in the kitchen of the ProMedica Museum of Natural History with our executive chef, Eloisa. She's going to be making some family-friendly food for us here in a little bit. We're going to give you guys just a minute to get everybody tuned in, start thinking about those questions that you have, and make sure that you can hear us and you can see us. Let us know that you're here. We'll give you a shout out, and we'll build our audience here for just a minute, and then we'll get started because this food looks so good already and she's barely into it, you guys. All right, let's see here. So who's joining us this morning? There we go. All right. Oh. Hi, Noah. Hi, Ben.
Are we sideways? We might have to restart.
Oh, I think we're doing all right here. Okay. Hi, Bryn, Blake, and Landon. Hi to the SEAL team. Let's see who else is joining us today. Oh, we have Hello Chef from Erica.
Hey, Doctor.
Make sure that we've got everybody here. Thanks, Sue, for letting us know it sounds good. Hi, Gina. Hi, Louie and BG. Hi, Roan. Oh, and Erica says, hi, Granny, we love you. We always make sure we get those family shout-outs in around here. These are family shows, guys. Yep. All right, so we are just about to get started here. Hi, Trenton. Hi, Dad. Hi, Rochelle in Fort Wayne. Good morning, Chef. Hi, Emma. Hi, Gabby in Michigan, and Caden and Jace. Gavin and Grayson in Kansas City. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Hi, Kenzie and Samuel. Theo in California. Wow, this is so cool to see all you guys tuning in all around the country and all around the world here. Hi, Mason, Gavin, Eliana, and Isabella. Oh, we even get a shout out to Corey. A good morning to Corey. There we go. All right. Okay, guys, we have our little morning announcements here. I mean, this is trying to keep you on that school schedule. We'll keep with those morning announcements. Today is Tuesday, so we have meals on the go. They're created by Chef Eloisa that you're going to see here in just a few moments. And this week's entrees are beef stew and hot turkey. Place your order online now at toledozoo.org, and then you can come by between 4 and 6 tonight and pick it up curbside at the Broadway entrance. It's dinner for the entire family in one easy click. Go on and get dinner for your crew tonight. Also, we are starting more virtual education classrooms. They have added a horticulture series. These aren't just for kids. We're adding some fun in for the adults. They're going to be talking about vanilla orchids and carnivorous plants and all kinds of cool stuff with our horticulture staff. Check out toledozoo.org and go to the educational tools, and you can see all of our virtual education offerings. Those are $3 for members and $5 for non-members, and they're doing them every Wednesday and Thursday. Always remember, we appreciate you guys tuning in and thinking of your zoo during this difficult time. We do have a donate button at the bottom of our live feeds. We're running a Facebook fundraiser through today, and we always have toledozoo.org/donate for all the ways that you can help us sustain our future during this time. And while you're getting everything from Amazon, getting it delivered to the house and staying out of the stores, hook us up as your charity beneficiary on Amazon Smile, and then a portion of your proceeds come back to your zoo. All right, there we go. Now it's time for the food because it smells great, and I am super excited about this. Chef Eloisa Beltran, tell us what you're making us today.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to make some salsa. Some fresh salsa, just using stuff that you have in your refrigerator. Always wash your produce before you use it. I'm going to start off with some fresh tomatoes.
And you're going to let the blender do a lot of the work.
Correct. Because most kids like it smooth instead of chunky.
All right. So we're making family-friendly meals today, right?
Correct. Stuff that you can use leftovers that are in your refrigerator from everybody cooking all week.
Absolutely.
So we have some tomatoes and some onions. And I like to, if you have a microwave at home, soften up your peppers. But since I don't have one here, I roasted some. So then take your peppers. You can make it, I would do 1 pepper to start us off. Throw some garlic, a couple cloves of garlic, and some salt and pepper. And let me get this started. And I'm making this one for kids, and then I'm going to save half of it and add some more peppers so that the adults can have a little spicier one.
All right.
Okay.
And if you don't like it as spicy, as you said,
Not
just
working.
reduce the number of peppers.
Correct.
Right? All right.
Okay. Hold on, let me grab a spoon real quick. There it goes. Let's stop it.
And Chef, who is our assistant here today?
This is my sous chef, Corey Wise. Say hi, Corey.
Hi, Corey. Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to put some in a bowl, and then I'm going to add the other peppers to make it spicier, and then I'll have you guys try it. What goes good with them? Salsa is obviously nacho chips. People do like cilantro. A lot of the kids don't, but I'm going to throw some in for the adults. So there's some fresh cilantro, some roasted peppers, jalapenos. Okay.
All right. Morgan and Bennett wanted to let you know that the white chicken Alfredo from last week was delicious. So yummy, and they are looking forward to their turkey meal this week.
Oh, thank you. Glad you enjoyed it.
This
Everything
does look
is
like
made
it's gonna be
fresh.
good.
We use real potatoes. We cut, we mash. Our pasta's homemade. Our chicken we grill. So, okay. So next, we're gonna make some nacho chips. So you just get your corn tortillas, which are very inexpensive, and so I just cut them into 6s. This is a good one. If you don't have a deep fryer at home, you can use a frying pan like I have over there with oil. Obviously, you have mom or dad help you.
And Ryan, just so you know, we are in the basement of the museum in Chef Eloisa's kitchen down here. We are not actually in a concession stand. This is where she does a lot of the cooking for our catering events. And we agree, Angelina, Chef Eloisa is the best. And yes, Angelina, it is going to be good. We can tell already. So as you can see, she is deep frying those tortilla pieces.
These are corn tortillas, to make some nice nacho chips that you can just eat with the salsa, or if you have leftovers, like I'll show you here in a minute. I had some leftover chicken that I seasoned up. It's over there in that pan. And I have some hamburger that I also seasoned up.
And as she said, if you don't have a deep fryer at home, easy way to do this is just put some oil in a pan on the stove, get it heated up, and then toss your strips or chips in there. Hi Layla, thanks for tuning in.
So after the chips are completed, you can either eat them just with the salsa as a snack. Just like that.
Look at that plating, professional.
And
here.
then I did also go ahead and take some of that meat and I added cheese. So I made nachos that you can have meat and cheese nachos. Then I know there's some kids that don't eat meat or people that don't eat meat. So then I also made some cheese nachos that you can serve with your salsa or some sour cream. That's a good healthy, lunch or snack when you're watching movies or just sitting around and hungry.
Absolutely.
Then the next thing I want to show you how to make with the leftover meat and stuff like that is quesadillas. It's almost like a Mexican grilled cheese. We'll put it that way.
All right.
So what I did is I buttered 2 sides of the flour tortilla. I'm going to take my cheese. You can use whatever cheese you got, yellow, white, American, whatever you have. I like to mix them, so.
Hi, Memphis.
We'll make one with meat and cheese, and we'll make the other one with some. Corey, can you put a little bit of meat on here for me, please?
And in case you're just tuning in, we are in the museum kitchen with our head chef, Eloisa Beltran, and her sous chef, Corey. And we are making family-friendly foods that you can use up some of those leftovers. So far she made us fresh salsa, spicy and not spicy versions. We've had nachos with and without meat, and now we're working on quesadillas, or as she said, kind of a version of Mexican grilled cheese. So while you're doing that, Eloisa,
yes.
Olivia, Kane, and Phoenix would like to know, what is your favorite food to eat and your favorite food to cook?
I like to cook Mexican food, obviously. One of my favorite, I love lasagna. I like steak. I like baked potatoes. So,
all right.
Meat and potato kind of girl.
There you go. And Tony asks, what's your favorite part about being a chef?
Being creative, getting to use, I like to clean out the cooler and see what I can come up with without letting food go to waste. Don't like to waste food, so.
And that's very important, especially at this time when we're trying to make our groceries last as long as we can, because you don't necessarily want to be in the grocery store with everybody else right now, and we're all at home cooking. So these are some great ideas to help you guys clean out the refrigerator and make some fun, delicious food for your family that maybe is something a little different than you're typically having.
Correct. Okay, so while them are cooking, which it looks like a grilled cheese except it's on a tortilla, I'm also making some desserts.
Ooh.
So we take the flour tortillas for these, and we're also going to deep fry them. So we cut them into strips like this. So we're going to deep fry these. And this is going to, we call these like sopapillas. So that's just a flour tortilla that's, you know, cut up and deep fried. And our finished product is, you could put powdered sugar on it, so it's like an elephant ear, or you could put cinnamon sugar on it, whatever your liking is.
Ooh.
And so then there's a nice, you can eat it with some ice cream, you can drizzle honey on them.
Sounds delicious. And Benny says quesadillas are the best. Our stomachs are growling. Rowan wants to know, Eloisa, how many food choices do you usually make?
Well, it all depends. You know, we do a lot of events here, so I kind of go off of what the bride would like for dinner or what the client wants. So it could be anything from a breakfast muffin to a served steak dinner.
All right. Hi, Dylan. Hi, Liam. And Layla asks, do you only work here at the zoo, or are you a chef elsewhere, Eloisa?
No, this is the only place. I'm a chef at my home. My family loves when I cook, so.
Yes, Janine, the dessert options do sound delicious. And yes, Liz, she's making all of us hungry with this. All looks phenomenal. And now she's cutting those quesadillas.
So they can be nice and small for kids to hold. You know what I mean? And then you can dip them. If you like avocados, you can make guacamole. Use it with sour cream, with the fresh salsa. You know, and it's something easy for parents or you kids to make on your own also.
Yeah. AJ wants to know, why did you become a chef?
Well, I had kids young, and I had to feed them, so we'll go that way.
All right.
You know, and plus I come from a big family, and I was the oldest girl, so I learned to cook. My mom started it, and I finished it off, so.
Very nice.
So we can serve that just like that. You know,
Those
make a
look
nice platter for
delicious,
everybody.
too.
And then the one final thing I want to show you guys how to make is bean tacos. It's almost like a tostada, except the tortilla is not flat. So what I do is get the corn tortilla, get some of my refried beans, put a little bit in the middle. Let me get one more, get my tongs.
All right, Trenton is asking, do you sample what you're cooking while you're cooking?
Always. I usually, right here, I have spoons because I have to taste it. First time, you got to keep adding love to it, pretty much.
Is that the secret to your cooking, Eloisa?
That is. Yes, I think it should be. And you should taste your food because if you don't like it, chances are the person you're trying to feed is not going to like it. So you want to brown these just like this. You don't necessarily just have to put beans in here. You could put potatoes. You could put meat and beans if you want. Kids don't like beans. You can always mix them and they really won't know. Sorry, kids.
A little trick of the trade
Right,
there, huh?
Exactly.
The benefits of being a chef and a mom.
Right. So we let them fry a little bit, and then when they're done, set them on a plate, and you can fill them with cheese, lettuce, tomato. It's just like a taco, except it's vegetarian because
nice.
it's beans.
And Sue asks, do corn and flour tortillas cook up the same way?
I would say no. The flour ones are, I say, get harder faster.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So if you're looking for crispy, you want to go corn?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're frying, correct.
Very good. And Ryan asks, can you use olive oil to fry those in?
Yes, you can. If you don't have a deep fryer, I would say you could drizzle your tortillas on a sheet tray with oil and then throw them in the oven and bake them that way.
That would be another healthy option too.
Exactly.
Very nice. And Joe asks, are bean tacos something you grew up eating?
They are. They really are. So see how nice and hot they'll be? So now you open it up. Now it's steaming hot. That's when you throw your cheese in, your lettuce, your tomatoes, and then you're good to go.
All right. Avery asks, is being a chef as easy as you make it look?
Sure. Yes. Do it.
Everybody can do a little something,
Right.
right? These are things that the kids can absolutely help you make. Avery says he's always wanted to be a part-time chef.
Oh, well, we're always hiring.
Come join us, Avery. So talk to us about what else you cook here at the zoo. We have a great array of delicious food in front of us, but what else do you guys make?
Well, for tonight, for example, we're having beef stew. We got the beef in the oven now, which Corey's going to pull out just so you guys can take a look at that. We cook like real food, real beef, real potatoes.
And she's talking about our Meals on the Go.
Correct.
Which you and the catering team work together to develop during this time. We know you guys are all, cooking at home and trying to get takeout and things, but you want a good home-cooked meal, so we wanted to come through for you. Everything, as she says, is homemade, and you're making it family style. How many do your meals feed?
It feeds 4 to 6 people. So we're going to let this beef cook for about 3 hours, and then we got our potatoes already cut, our carrots, celery, onion. We'll get it together, make a nice gravy, and then finish it off for another couple hours. So this beef will be fork tender.
It already
and it'll
smells
be served
so
with
good.
A nice salad and dinner roll and butter. So
all right, and what's our other entree choice today?
it is turkey. So we cooked 4 big turkeys. So we're letting them cool down now. They're in the cooler. And then we'll slice them and we'll make the gravy and we'll put them in the pan, and we're making homemade garlic cream cheese mashed potatoes.
Which those of us who work here at the zoo know those are one of your specialties.
Right. Almost every wedding gets our mashed potatoes, yes. Because we use real butter, real garlic, real cream cheese, milk.
They are real good, you guys. Real good. And what did you make last week? I know some people mentioned the chicken Alfredo.
Yes.
Talk to us about
and
that.
And then I made chicken enchilada casserole. Then we made ground beef enchilada casserole. We made rice. We made homemade salsa. We had...
Yeah, they had salads and
Beans, yeah. The Alfredo came with the salad and cheesy breadsticks.
Chips and salsa, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yum.
chips and salsa. So
And guys, we heard rave reviews, especially those enchiladas. People were saying top notch, best they've
Awesome.
had. So
Nice.
thank you so much. Trenton's dad wants to know how many pounds of beef were in that container.
That was about 15 pounds of steak that we had cut up this morning.
About 15 pounds, if you couldn't hear Corey there. They would also like to know, could the beef be smoked?
Yeah, you would almost have to do more of sausage style or pulled beef. But yeah, you could definitely make it work. Just let it cool down and shred it up first and then throw it in when you're getting everything nice and hot.
And even ground beef, if it's something you have left, you can make that work, right?
Correct.
More of a shepherd's pie version, but
Right.
it could still work. Yeah. Brinley asks, how long have you guys worked here?
I have been here 18 years.
And I've been here just about 2 years now.
Very nice. And let's see here. Somebody comments that you said no microwave in here. Why is that?
Why do I need a microwave when I have an oven to warm something up, a pan to warm something up, a grill to warm something up, a deep fryer? There's other ways to warm up besides a microwave, you know? So none of my kitchens have microwaves.
All right. And Brandy said, yes, it was the best enchilada casserole ever. Ryan asks, do you oversee all of the restaurants and food services at the zoo?
Not the concession stands, just catering.
All right. And how many catering events do you do in a year?
About 60. 600.
600.
Well, right, and that includes internal events, lunches, breakfasts, weddings, picnics, big sponsor events.
You do it all.
Yeah.
Just about.
And how many people do you have helping you guys?
I think I ended the year last year with maybe 10, but I'd like to have a staff of 20 at least, since I have two big kitchens, you know what I mean, that I make food out of, you know.
Yeah.
And we take it anywhere. They can have an event at the aquarium, over by the elephants, you know, over by the monkeys, wherever somebody wants their event, we roll our carts over the river and through the zoo.
Very
That's our
nice.
theme song.
There you go. See, we're learning all kinds of fun tricks and tips here, guys. Where is your other kitchen located?
It is over in the Malawi Event Center. That's over there by the carousel on the other side of the zoo.
All right. And Stephen, how do you go about getting these meals on the go? Go to ToledoZoo.org and then scroll down about a third of the way and it says Meals on the Go and there's a button to click. You can go in, you choose your entree choice, and then you put in all of your information, and then between 4 and 6 o'clock, pull up to the Broadway entrance of the zoo, and our catering staff will bring it out curbside to you, and you got dinner to go tonight. So let's do a quick recap of everything we've got laid out here because it all smells and looks so good. I know you guys wish you had smell-o-vision right now. Trust me, you do. So what is this first one here, Eloisa?
This is the beef and cheese quesadillas. And then just the regular cheese. And then we put some salsa and sour cream just to garnish the plate so you can dip it. And then this is just cheese nachos. And then this is beef and cheese nachos.
And she mentioned this is a great way to use up those leftovers.
Correct. If you have chicken last night, shred it, add some seasoning or some salsa to it, cook it down, and there you go. And then obviously the mild salsa with the chips. The sopapilla with cinnamon sugar. And then the sopapilla, which is my favorite with the powdered sugar, needs extra powdered sugar. We like lots of powdered sugar.
I'm sure everyone
Right?
out there agrees.
And then obviously the bean tacos.
Yes. Well, this all looks tremendous, Eloisa. Everybody's saying everything looks amazing. They can't wait to try this at home. Trenton asks, how many foods do you make in a day here?
Sometimes I have, well, 3, 5 different kinds. It all depends, you know. I might have a lunch and they have 3 different sandwich options or soup. I mean, pretty much whatever the client wants, we try to make them happy.
Very nice. And Juliet asks, do you make food for the animals?
No, but we just do Baby Louie's birthday cake, which is just a bunch of fruit. But other than that, we do not.
All right, but she is involved a little bit. If you guys have come out to Louie's or Lucas's birthday, Eloisa is the one who makes his cake. That's pretty important job on that day. What's the most people you've catered an event for?
Well, we had the zoo buyout, so that was like 8,000.
Wow. And what did you make for 8,000 people?
It was hot dogs and hamburgers.
It was pulled.
Or that was last year.
It was shredded chicken, shredded barbecue chicken, watermelon. You know how much watermelon? We had crates and crates of watermelon. Potato salad. They all blend in together.
I bet.
We've had big gigantic clam bakes here, so we can go from 10 to 1,000.
Oh my goodness.
And then some.
300 people or so.
Wow, averaging about 300 in case you guys can't hear Corey here. Ryan, baby Louie was our elephant that was born here a few years ago. He is now out in Omaha, but he has a little brother, Lucas, an African elephant who is still here, and this year he'll be turning 9, and Eloisa and Corey will be making his cake. And as she said, it is fruits and vegetables that he loves.
Correct.
Right? And, Angelina says, Eloisa's a chili cook-off champ, too. Talk to us about that.
Well, it got canceled. I've been doing that for about 14 years through the zoo here for mobile meals. So it got canceled because of all this crisis that's going on. But hopefully they'll do it later on this summer. And
you'll put your entry in again.
Exactly.
Huh? All right. And Sue asks, could the sopapillas be made in the oven? Could you bake them?
I would say yeah, but you'd have to, it needs some kind of fat. So either it's going to be oil or butter, because it won't if you just put it in the oven like that, it's not going to get that crunch to it. So yes, absolutely.
Some good tips here. Awesome. Well, Eloisa, give us one more push for Meals on the Go this week, and if you can you tell us what we're having next week?
No, I can't tell you what's going on next week, but I'm trying to get ideas of what people would like to see on the menu. So,
all right, if you guys have ideas for those family meals, send them in to us. And if you are looking for dinner tonight, what are our 2 options this week?
We have beef stew with a salad and dinner rolls, and then we have hot turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, buttered corn, and dinner rolls also.
All right, guys, go to ToledoZoo.org and place those orders for your meals tonight. You can also get meals on Thursday, and obviously now you have to stay tuned to see what's coming up next week.
Correct.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. This food looks delicious, and yes, we are going to dig in when we get off camera here. But thank you guys, and thank you for donating as we've been talking here. If you are able to continue, tune in. Each weekday we're doing live feeds, and you can always go to ToledoZoo.org to find out all the ways you can stay connected with us. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time.